Hi, this is Vineet David, Assistant Professor of SNS Institutions, B-Spain. So today we are going to look into the topic called project life cycle. So what is this project life cycle? So the project life cycle refers to the sequence of the phases that the project goes through from an initial stage to closure. So we have seen the four stages where the project will start with the initiation stage, and second stage will be around like planning stage, and third stage will be around like monitoring and controlling, and the fourth stage will be of executions, and the fifth stage would be around like closures. So on this point of time, what is this project? So these five stages which I have derived now is the stages of project life cycle. So initiation stage, planning stage, execution stage, monitoring and controlling, and closure. So what is this initiation stage? So defining the projects and obtaining approvals. So on this initiation stage, we would define this project, what sort of project, and can we complete this project or not, or is there any constraints that to be completed with this project, and we need to get approval within this project so that it would be easily worked on this. Without the approval of the management, we cannot work on this project. On this planning situations, establishing the total scope, defining the objectives, and developing the course of the actions. So yes, we need to fix the total scope of this projects, and we need to define what are all the objectives of this objects and the developing course of the action. So how we are going to implement this project within the team, and how we are going to complete this project as much of time which is given by the client. So execution, so the performing the work defined in the project plans is kind of the performance of the work which is defined as per the plan, whether it is going or not, or is there any delay with this project, or is there any constraints in between the plan which is planned according to the work schedules. So yes, on this monitoring and controlling stages, we will track the project performance, making necessary adjustments. So yes, if we have like 20 to 30 employees who is working on this project, on that point of time we will definitely get to know how this project is going or not based on their performance. So yes, the performance will be measured weekly basis or monthly basis or like 2 months once. So according to their performances, whether the team are like okay with dealing with these projects, or like the team is like more essential peoples are there to satisfy these projects or not. So based on the performance levels, we can understand whether this project is going to be in a successful stage, or like we need to change any modifications, or we need to make any strategical changes in this plan, so that the employees will work accordingly to the increase their performance, so that the accuracy level of the projects will be maintained correctly. So on that sort of time, we need to ensure that the performance as well as the project should be completed with the given time of the deadlines. So yes, on this closures, finalizing all activities and formally closing the project. So we need to finalize all the activities with the sheets of the checklist as we are worked into this project. The clock in clock out times, as well as the project worked on what sort of basis, what kind of tool did they use for these projects, and who are all the resource persons worked on this project, how many hours do they take for to complete one sort of operations, one sort of like task. Everything should be listed in a checklist, and they have to go to a process where everything should be noted in a format, so that people who is going to work on this project for the next time will get to know how this project has been done. So the closure should be given in a proper way, so that the person who is going to work on the project on the next, or like any other company is going to work, will get to know how this project has been run, what sort of constraints do they had in between to complete this process, and what would be the processing time will take to complete this process, is a kind of knowing of this closures. So yes, so in this sort of project life cycle, if we follow project phases into a format, we can easily complete all the essential things in a proper way. So we will be in a format, or like we will be aligned into a format, so that easily objectives will be accomplished. The project life cycle is a framework that like defines the stages and the project goes through a start to finish. Yes, so it provides a structured approach to project management, ensure the all aspects of the projects are planned, executed, and completed efficiency. So this life cycle helps project managers and team understands like where they are in the process and what need to be done in this process. So I hope you would have got some idea about this project life cycle.